Jaws has always been my all-time favorite movie, and with the film turning 50 years old this summer, we had to do something special. Check it out. Welcome to SharkCon in Tampa, Florida. It's a two-day celebration of all things shark, and this year was all about Jaws at 50. I caught up with Jeff Voorhees, who played little Alex Kintner, and we talked about what it was like filming that iconic scene, working with Steven Spielberg, and being a part of a movie that still makes people afraid to go in the water. It's time for this week's Real Talk. What we saw in the movie, that was not the original scene that was planned, right?
Spielberg was like, I didn't have to go in because the mechanical shark's going to come up and bite this mannequin that looked just like me
Yeah.
on a raft.
Okay.
And back in the 70s, when they were making movies, a horror movie back then was like King Kong, Godzilla. So they got the mechanical shark Bruce to come up and then it bites that little mannequin and the head spinning up in the air, the arms are all flying everywhere. And they say, this is too hardcore. And they go, no, we're gonna have to change the plans. And Spielberg comes back and says, you're gonna have to beg to go in the water. So like the first time Spielberg, he points out, you could just see this thing right near the top of the water. It was like a barrel and it's full of blood. And this big barrel full of blood right near the top of the water. And behind it, it's like you see this little loop coming out, but each side underwater was a fin. And this wheel is going to turn when it explodes. And that's when you see the fins going around. And
Okay.
then Spielberg's like, you're going to swim out to that barrel, and then we'll say cut. And they put a half a raft. The front was still blown up like a regular raft. And the back part was all just an empty raft that they pulled over this barrel of blood. And he goes, now you're going to lie on top of it, and then we'll start filming again. And when it explodes, go in the water and stay under there as long as you can. And you're a 12-year-old kid freezing your little ass off. This thing's going to explode. It's like, okay, what? Oh, here we go. And it's like, so, I begged to go in. My dear mother, Leaf Hero, oh, your fingers are pruned, but I had to go in and got to the raft. They put the barrel, they put a raft over it, and they start filming again. And you're lying there. It's like, oh no, here we go. And all of a sudden, blood shooting up. It's going in your nose, in your eyes, your ears. It's like, I went underwater. It's freezing cold, and I come ashore finally. It's like, I go to Spielberg. I go, are we all set? And all my friends are freezing cold. All the kids there,
Yeah.
and he goes, no, your leg came out of the water a little. We're gonna have to do it again. The second day comes, oh, your arm came out of the water. And by that time, it's like I'm getting used to it. It's like, see you guys later. I'm going when it's warm. And all my friends are stuck out there. Day 3, your arm came out. Day 4, your leg came out. And then on day 5, Spielberg finally says, okay, change of plans. This time, when that thing explodes, we got 2 guys in wetsuits and each of them has their own air tank. And when that explodes, each one's going to grab one of your legs and lift you in and out of the water a couple times and then pull you under and give you air.
Yeah.
And then we come ashore. I'm thinking, okay, something's wrong. And I go to Spielberg. We all said, he goes, yeah, no, that's everything is perfect. You're all done. It's like, oh, okay. So it took 5 days, but
Was it weird watching yourself get eaten by a shark? Looking back on it, like from how you filmed it and then watching the completed project.
oh hell, we used to break in and climb all over that shark at nighttime, and the shark's not anywhere around. And it was funny because, back then, oh, they had a they had like a yacht club warehouse, and they let them store the sharks in there. And there's not cameras and alarms back then. And
Mhm.
we go over there at nighttime. Okay, here's a window, it's open, and we used to climb in and flashlights and climb all over the 3 sharks, the left side, the right side, and the top. And we'd be all over that shark at nighttime. Down in Tampa, I had to get on stage for a Q&A with Joe Alves.
He was at one of the signings that I went to, and I got some of his artwork, conceptual
Yeah,
design.
he got that whole thing going. He's the one that really,
Yeah.
the mechanical shark and stuff. But he goes the Q&A, someone's like, he's talking about how the shark broke down for days on end. It'd be 10 days it didn't work. And then when I finally started talking, and I didn't know him yet, it's like, I'm going, okay, I was a 12-year-old kid, so I got to come out and tell the truth. I'm, this is a 50-year-old guy talking. It's like, I'm going, we were just little kids, but we used to break in and climb all over that shark every night. Maybe that's why it didn't work. And he turned and looked at me like he wanted to kill me. It's like, and now he's used to me because he was down on the island at this signing here. And first thing I do, I see him, he comes in, and I go, Joe, any chance you bring the shark? I want to climb on it tonight. I'm kind of bored. He's like, get away from me. He's used to me now.
From your perspective, why do you think the movie has endured for so long?
You really don't see the shark. It's only about 15 minutes in the whole movie you see the shark
Hmm.
because the first half it's broken. So Spielberg had to come up with different ideas. So you hear that dana, dana, and then also like when the barrels pop out of the water, or
Yeah,
that dock that turns around, swim, swim. It's like so just little things like that. It's like made the movie even more popular. Or little things like the lady that was my mother in it, Lee Fierro. She's supposed to go down there and start swearing, you effing knew about this, to, down with the sharks hanging up.
oh wow, okay,
He
yeah.
says, I'm not going to be swearing. It's just like, I'm not doing it. She did shows in Broadway and they were going to get someone else. And they were all saying, no, she's perfect for that scene. We got it. So they readjusted the whole thing. So instead of swearing, she slaps the sheriff Brody in the face. And that part was the big part. So little things like
Yeah.
that or the movie come alive more, I think.
Well, that's all I got. I
Okay.
really appreciate you taking the time to speak with me.
Good luck with everything you're putting together.
That's it for now. If you guys like this episode, please like, subscribe, share, and comment. I want to hear your thoughts about Jaws 50 and the interview with Jeffrey Voorhees. Check out the deadalexkintner.com for tons of cool Jeffrey Voorhees merchandise, Alex Kintner himself. And thanks for watching. That's it. Take care.